You did everything right. The sensitive endpoint is locked down. Cross-tenant access returns 403 forbidden. And yet you just leaked information. Because a 403 doesn't only say no. It says this thing exists, you just can't see it. For most resources that's fine. But for a sensitive one, confirming it exists is the whole attack. The fix is to make forbidden and not found look identical. Let me show you the leak and the one line that closes it. Here's a subtle leak hiding in a lot of otherwise secure APIs. You've correctly locked members to their own tenant. So a member in your tenant returns 200, and a member in another tenant returns 403 forbidden. Looks secure, but look at the third case. A member ID that doesn't exist returns 404. See the problem? A 403 means it's there, but off limits. A 404 means it isn't there at all. An attacker who can tell those two apart just walks the ID space and maps out exactly which employees exist without ever reading a single record. The fix is one line. When you register resource authorization, you call HideExistence on the sensitive type. Here, member. That's it. Now a cross-tenant member and a member that never existed return exactly the same thing, a 404. The forbidden case has been folded into the NotFound case, so there's no longer any difference for an attacker to measure. Same lock, but now it's silent. It doesn't announce what it's protecting. So what's actually happening? The resource authorization behavior loads the member once, then checks your access. And when that type is configured to HideExistence, it rewrites the outcome before it reaches HTTP. A forbidden or a not authenticated becomes a not found. But, and this matters, only those two. A resource that's genuinely absent was already a 404, so nothing changes. And a real bug still surfaces as a 500. You are not hiding your own errors. It's opt-in, per type. The default stays a truthful 403, and you reach for HideExistence only on the resources whose very existence is a secret. So when should you reach for this? Use it when the existence of a thing is itself the secret. HR records, another customer's data, a private document whose URL shouldn't be confirmable. In those cases, the cross-tenant probe gets the same 404 as a genuinely missing ID, and there's simply nothing to enumerate. But don't blanket apply it. For a resource the caller legitimately owns but isn't allowed to modify, a 404 is just confusing. A truthful 403 is kinder and clearer. HideExistence where existence is sensitive. Everywhere else, tell the truth. So that's hiding existence. For a truly sensitive resource, an unauthorized request and a missing one return the same 404. So a forbidden never quietly confirms that something is there. One line, HideExistence, opsa type in. Only forbidden and unauthenticated fold into not found. Your genuine 404s and 500s are untouched. Use it where existence is a secret and tell the truth everywhere else. Next time we drop into persistence. YEF core conventions, value objects, and optimistic concurrency, the Trellis way. Subscribe, and I'll see you there.